Good morning and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living in Eugene, Oregon. I'm Reverend Trish Mackey, and I have the great pleasure of leading you in a meditation for the next 15 minutes. Thank you so much for being with us today, for the people who are sitting in the sanctuary as well as those that are hearing us at home live, and for those who are connecting in with us at some other time of the day and of the week. So I'm going to invite you just to make yourself comfortable. I'd like to invite you to keep your feet flat on the floor so that you can feel the energy in the earth as well, and sitting up straight, but being comfortable. If you'll put your hands in your lap with your palms up, you're opening yourself up to the universe as it's sending its energy through you and around you. So as you breathe in and out slowly 3 times, and as you do it, feel your body relaxing. Feel your shoulders drop a little bit further away from your ears. Feel your muscles in your arms and your legs just kind of relax as if you're just at that brink of going to sleep. If you find anywhere in your body that feels tight or uncomfortable, where it stops you and gets your attention, then do stop and just breathe in your mind's eye. Breathe into that spot with your breath. And with every breath that you give it, it will relax more and more. Take the time to be good to yourself. For no matter what you have to do, it will always be easier if you have been good to yourself first. There is only time. That time is now. For there is no wrong time. And I know that as I am always in the right place, doing the right thing at the right perfect time, then none of my time is ever wasted. That as I choose and make my decisions on how I spend my time, what it is I make important to do with my time, the people I share it with, the things that I read, the things that I say, the things that I think about, and how they affect me. Are they worthy of my time? Knowing that we all have our own answers to any question we may have, as we open ourselves up to listening, and listening and accepting it as a gift being presented by the universe. Then we know that we are always living in the present time, in the present moment of this wonderful thing called time. Sit with those words for just a moment. See how they feel within you. See the thoughts that come up. Making this declaration that I use my time wisely and intelligently. There is no waste time. For I make a decision. I choose that which lights me up and lifts me up and fills me with the light and the joy and the peace and recognition of beauty within myself and all around. As I see nature, I am reminded of the beauty of the Creator. And I know that there is only one source. There is only one mind. For I am in an eternal experience. Think on those words. Feel them. Sense them. Let them inspire you to increase the love that you have for yourself. There are no wasted years. Everything that has transpired in my life brings me to this moment of divine unfolding and understanding. Everything, without exception, that has transpired in my life brings me to this moment of divine unfoldment and understanding. I am, at this moment, a culmination of everything I have ever decided to do or not do. I have made choices and lived with the results. And each and everything has been there to teach me a new way of looking at life, of figuring out my values What is important? What lifts me up? And the things that do just the opposite. They keep me stuck. They keep me unable to move forward. And all I need to do is to make another choice. To release all that keeps me static, keeps me stuck, keeps me unmovable. I release that, and in its place I choose the opportunity and the excitement and the energy and the strength to step out into something new with a sense of excitement. Nothing in my life has been a time of trouble. And I live with no regrets in my life for any action I have taken, for any decision I have made, or for any decision I have not made. I live this moment fully. And I let go of everything that keeps me stuck, knowing that it is my life. I was given this life. And as I choose to use it to understand that which I am, to reveal more of who I am and what my purpose is in life, all is presented, all is supported. Think on these words. How do they feel? There is only time. Time was made for man, not man for time. Time is infinite. There is no beginning and no end. Now is all the time there is. This moment and the moments that follow, each one an opportunity to step into the things that lift us up, that make us smile, that make us appreciate the little things of which life are only made up of. This is the only moment I can live. This moment that I am in right now. I am relaxed and peaceful in it. The universe never hurries. It never pushes. And I know that the time that I need expands to meet my demands. Time expands to meet my demands. It is always sufficient for what is in front of me to do. time is now. The time is now. Think on these words, and peace and blessings be with you today and every day.
Good morning. Happy spring. It's quite lovely out there. Well, welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. My name's Alice.
And Kevin.
Sister V.
And we're going to go ahead and start a couple of songs if you'd all rise.
Come on, y'all, stand up. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. When the Spirit says sing, you gotta sing right along. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. You gotta clap when the Spirit says clap. You gotta clap when the Spirit says clap. You gotta, when the Spirit says clap, you gotta clap right along. You gotta clap when the Spirit says clap. You gotta stomp when the Spirit says stomp. You gotta stomp when the Spirit says stomp. You when the Spirit says stomp, you gotta stomp right along. You gotta stomp when the Spirit says stomp. You gotta dance when the Spirit says dance. Woo! You gotta dance when the Spirit says dance. When the Spirit says dance, you gotta dance right along. You gotta dance when the Spirit says dance. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. When the Spirit says sing, you gotta sing right along. Sing when the Spirit says sing. You gotta stop when the Spirit says stop. Sure. And if you would just go ahead and greet your neighbor and silence your cell phones right this moment. Awesome. Here at this center, we like to share the love, and nobody's a stranger, right?
No
So
strangers.
as you come back to your seats after sharing some love, we don't want to be in this very room. In this very room,
There's quite enough love for all the world. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for all the world.
and there's
Quite enough peace, quite enough power to walk through every fear. For Spirit, one Spirit is in this very room.
Thank you so much. As I walk right over from one spot to another. That's how we do around here. We do multiple things. I appreciate you all being here today. If you're here in the building or watching from home on Facebook or YouTube, we appreciate you. And remember, without you, there's no us, right? And I literally mean that. You can't spell us without you. Okay? So we know at this center, spiritually empowered people live richer, fuller lives. So we use the principles of science of mind to inspire minds, open hearts, and empower lives. I welcome you today to fill out one of these forms that is in the foyer. Get your name and email address on here, and we'll send you out a newsletter to let you know what's going on at the center. And there's so many things going on at the center, right? There's classes, book studies, Soup for the Soul, all kinds of stuff. So if you get your email address, then you'll be able to get those events that are coming up at the center. So I'm going to tell you why I come to the center, right? I'm here because this building is a place of solace. It's a place of community. It's a place of love, peace, harmony, and joy for me. Because every time I come here, I leave feeling something, some awareness of something, a person or a thing. Everything, every time I come here is something different. And so that's why I keep coming. And so I encourage you to find that. Why do you keep coming here? Is it just we smell good? I hope so. I hope so. But I encourage you to dig deep. Why is it you come here? You know, is it the building? Is it outside? Is it the people? All those things are important. Your tithes and offering are important to keep this building going. You as a community are important for this space. And just remember that. Like I said, without you, there is no us. And I'm so grateful that we have people to continue on this community. Because as we keep growing, you keep telling people about this place, and we keep growing, then things will evolve, and we'll be this beacon of light in our community to share this knowledge, this philosophy, because this philosophy of Science of Mind has changed my life. And I encourage you, it will change yours too. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now, all right? Anyway, I'm up here to give you one of those declarations of principles, what we believe in, so to speak. This one is number 12. It's called the goodness of God. We believe in the eternal goodness, the eternal loving kindness, and the eternal givingness of life to all. All right? So we're in for a treat today. We got Reverend Linda. She's going to be speaking on Want to Change the World? Do it. Our practitioner of the day, Reverend Trish Mackey, and our music for today will be Susan Otis. But right here, right now, we're going to sing a song to get us in the mood, but then Reverend Trish is going to give us an affirmative prayer, all right? So we're going to sing, We Are One. We come together, and I'm going to go back over there and sing, and then Reverend Trish is going to come up.
Go ahead and stand. We come together in this moment. We bind our hearts and minds, for we all form a tapestry woven from one mind, one creation, undivided, all unique expressions of God. We come together now in one accord.
Would you leave that slide up, please? Of that song, the words. I'm Reverend Trish Mackey, and I am going to be doing a meditation, or just a welcoming to you, to settle you into this place and time. But as I looked at those words as we were singing them, I thought, they really say everything that we need to really encompass and know that it is a community. So I wanted to have you have an opportunity to look at these words a little bit longer. We bind our hearts and minds, for we all form a tapestry. We touch each other's lives as we go through our daily life. And so who we are is who we show up as. And how do we feel about that? This is a place right here and right now in this sanctuary, in this building, in this community, and the person sitting next to you, that you are a part of their lives, whether you know them well or not. You are exchanging energy with them because we are all created out of the same source and the same creation. You've given yourself such a gift by choosing to be here in this moment, in this place, And it doesn't matter whether you're here live or whether you're watching this at a later time. And I do advise you to think about watching the service once you're home again, sometime during the week, and seeing again the reason why you show up. Exactly what Sister V said, exactly. So what I know is that we are blessed because we have chosen to give ourselves the gift of community and of unity, that we have come together knowing we are part of a tapestry called the Center for Spiritual Living in this place of Eugene, Oregon. Right here and right now, I know this place is already blessed, that every word that you need to hear from song or from someone speaking it, or the person sitting next to you sharing something, it is all spirit in action. So right here and right now, I bless this time together. I bless the people who have come together, who have made this divine appointment to be together, for they know that they have made the choice that is the choice that lifts them up and their experiences and carries them through the week. It is all good, it is all God, and so it is.
Thank you, Reverend Trish. So at the center, we like to say some affirmative words, and this is March affirmation. I'll read it once, and then you can read it. It's up on the screen behind me. Imagination is the seed of transformation. The more goodness I imagine, the better my world becomes. I change the world by changing the way I think about it. Together? Imagination is a seed of transformation. The more goodness I imagine, the better my world becomes. I change the world by changing the way I think about it. Like I said, today's message is by Reverend Linda. Want to change the world? Do it. But first, we're going to have our special music by our own Suzanne Otis. Come on, give her some love.
Good morning. So a little over a month ago, I spent about a week in Iceland and got into some very deep conversations with my friend that I was with, Julie. And we were talking about life and how things sometimes don't always work out, but there's some way that they're perfectly imperfect. Fast forward for about 2 or 3 weeks later, I was talking with my partner, Jim, and about relationships, and he mentioned, well, sometimes things are perfectly imperfect. It's like, all right, I'm getting the message. I need to write a song called Perfectly Imperfect. So I would pose the question, what if things are perfectly imperfect? 1, 2, 3, 4. I never said I was perfect. I'm just who I am. Everyone else is taken. I do it while I can. I used to wonder if I was enough for me. But I got my head straight and I lifted that weight. And now I see that I'm perfectly imperfect. Oh, and so are you. We're perfectly imperfect together with our highs and our lows, our knees and our toes. I stand alone, you stand alone. We can stand together. never said I was perfect. I know I have my faults. I'm not trying to be anyone but me. You get what you see. Honesty, integrity, and communication. It's a really good start if you shoot it from the heart. Just say what you feel, keeping it real. I'm perfectly imperfect, oh, and so are you. We're perfectly imperfect together with our highs and our lows, our knees and our toes. I stand alone, you stand alone. We can stand together.
Thank you so much. So now we come to that point in our service where it's meditation song. I invite you to just go within. Let the words sing to you.
I breathe. In breathing, I bring myself back to this moment, which is in truth the moment I have right now. Right now I am.
Right now, life is. Right now, I breathe. And I remember that in giving and receiving, I live. Breath is like a prayer reminding me everything has an ebb and a flow. Everything is a give and a take. Each action balances out the other action. This is life. And so I breathe. Grateful to know wherever I am directly in the center of life. For this I give thanks. I trust I am where I need to be. And I let this be so. And so it is. Good morning. Good morning. It is the fourth Sunday in March. There will be 5 Sundays in March, so we get a bonus Sunday this month, you know. A freebie, and what's really fun is on our 5th Sundays we do practitioner Sundays, so everybody's a practitioner that you see on the stage that week, so that will be really, really wonderful. And we get one more week to explore the talk. Today is Want to Change the World, Do It, and this month the theme has been What If? And the whole overarching idea is a world of pure imagination. And actually, the whole theme this month has been taken from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. What if? A world of pure imagination. I will share that with you in a moment. But it's intriguing how we realize that when we allow the strength and the breadth of our innate imagination to help us create what we dream of being and of having. We spend, I don't know, I'm not going to say we. I'm going to say I have discovered of late that I have spent a lot of time imagining worst case scenarios. I have been spending a lot of time imagining what could go wrong. And that doesn't really help me, and it doesn't help the world around me, and it doesn't help anybody. And so I have to wake myself up from that dream and say, wait a minute, what if it went right? What if it went good? What if it actually worked out well? Because you see, part of the whole premise of this teaching is that at the center of our being is the most massive creative power that exists in the universe. It is our connection to the omnipresent source that is all that is. I've told the story before about, when I quit smoking, people said they turned to God. Well, I didn't turn to God. I went deep inside myself. This was before I learned the teaching and realized that the place you find the infinite is deep inside yourself. That's actually where you find it. So the point being, there is so much to us that is possible when we open to it. From Ernest Holmes' book, Living the Science of Mind, there's a quote that I wanted to share with you. Happiness, which is being who we want to be, must be based on an inward sense of security, a sense of belonging to life and to each other, a desire to give, to be kind and compassionate, and to be able to put ourselves in the other person's position. That's the biggie. When I see somebody doing things that aren't pretty, that aren't nice, that aren't loving, can I open my heart to hold what might be happening for them deep inside to make that behavior possible? Why are they angry? Why are they upset? Why are they seeking vast control or whatever it might be? What is the fear that is driving all of that? Can I put myself in that position? Not to become that, not to embrace that, but to have compassion for that. To be able to say, would I maybe do the same thing if that's what I were feeling? Have I done that when I have felt like that? Because you see, in our teaching, what we understand is changing the world is less about force and power and control. And we're all kind of in a middle of feeling a need for control in our lives. But the truth is, it's more about transforming our thought, transforming our belief, and our consciousness so deeply that things shift. When I feel differently about things, when I understand things differently, when I look at things differently, the things I look at change. My perception of them changes. My experience of them changes, but I need to be open to the idea that it is my transforming thought that is doing the work, that it is my consciousness that is making the shift. There's so much around us asking to be seen, asking to be heard. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Social media is all about that. The most clicks, we want to get clicks. We got, did I get, how many likes did I get today? How many, oh my gosh, that went viral. Who knew viral would be a good thing? It's intriguing, but what if we use shifts in our thinking to move us in the direction of peace, love, unity, and respect? How many of you yesterday did the meditation, the worldwide meditation, peace, love, unity, and respect? It was 10 a.m. yesterday, our time, and we spent 5 minutes just peace, love, unity, respect. When we can send energy like that out in the world, it creates shifts in consciousness. It creates shifts. And I saw a few people going, oh, like they forgot it. Don't worry. We can do peace, love, unity, and respect at any time. It's okay. You didn't miss your opportunity. But it's about a world of pure imagination. Joanna Wang is the woman who wrote the lyrics to this song. And I'm not going to attempt to sing it for you. I'm going to recite it as a poem. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to, do it. Want to change the world? There's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was a very strange little movie. And I thought about showing the video, and it's really creepy. So I thought I'll just recite the words to you, because the words are powerful. Can I live in a world where I can imagine anything is possible? Where I can let go of all the yabbits and the negative what ifs and move into a what if that expands my consciousness in ways I never thought about before. When I am open to the vision of a place where everyone is accepted just the way they are. The church of the time, in the time of the master teacher Jesus, was rigid, and there were certain rules and regulations that you had to adhere to, and that was it. And Jesus said, what if? What if the broken were allowed to be here? What if the sinners were allowed to be here? What if the outcasts were allowed to be here? What if the poor were allowed to be here? What if the inclusion was so important to him that we saw ourselves in one another? What if we use those shifts in our thinking to do peace, love, unity, and respect? That's what we were being asked of. So I'm going to go. We've been working on some things on the board and with the practitioners. We've been working on things with you. And what if, just play with me here a little bit, okay? What if we really believed a healthy, wonderful community was inevitable? Not, could we really do that? What do we need to do? How hard do we need to work? What if this is what's happening right now? What if we knew this was inevitable? That we are such a wonderful thing that we are just naturally drawing people to us because we're good people, we're fun people. We have a good message and we have a wonderful place to share that. What if? What if we really believed that? Here's one for our world. What if we move towards collaboration rather than competition? What if instead of trying to be better than my neighbor, I worked with my neighbor? And the two of us together could come up with something even greater. What if collaboration allowed me to find new ways of doing things that built a better life for all of us? What if? What if we created a cultural ecosystem where we reciprocate friendship? What if we create a cultural ecosystem where reciprocity, give and take, just like breathing, was the norm. What if? This is the hard one. What if we looked past behavior to see the sacred inside everyone, even though it might be hidden under layer upon layer of scar tissue? What if we could see the sacred in that which appears chaotic? What if we could see the sacred in that which is painful? What if we could see that there's something greater trying to happen here? We're being called, we're alive today, and we're coming of age today. We're growing up today because we're the ones equipped to be the love this world needs. We're the ones equipped to see the potentiality in everything. There is, to be able to look at a lump of clay and turn it into a vase or a bowl or a sculpture of some sort, to see what looks like nothing and turn it into something. My alchemy is cooking, to take a pile of vegetables and meats and things and put them together into something that creates something completely different. To see the pure potential in everything. You know, as little kids, we saw this. You know, you could see a puddle and dirt and know, ooh, mud, look at what we could make, and we could do all this. And of course, it made our parents horrifically upset because we would come home covered in mud and yunk and gunk. But we were creative. We turned something into a fun afternoon and made memories. One of my favorite memories is when my cousin and I had done something like that. I think we were 9 and 10 at the time, something like that, maybe 10 and 11. But, you know, we were older children, not quite teens. And we had been out near the irrigation ditch, and we started playing, and we did stuff, and we came back, and we were covered with mud everywhere. And both of us, when my grandmother opened the door and saw the two of us there, we both of us, without it was her idea. We were both pointing at each other. It was her idea. No, it was her idea. No, you know, I didn't do this. But the thing of it is, we have within us those 9 and 10-year-old kids who know how to play and see a mess and turn it into something fun. What if we decided to let our inner 9 and 10-year-old play again? What if we saw the possibilities and were willing to play with them and do something with them? And what if we decided at 9 or 10 that we weren't going to forget this lesson and we were going to continue carrying it forward? We're going to be that kid for as long as we're alive. What if? Do any of you have a what if that you would like to dream of right now? Would any of you be willing to shout out your what if? You nodded. Do you have one you want to share? No? Okay. Okay. Stephanie, what is your what if?
What if this center was beautifully refreshed with amazing, beautiful lights that just illuminated this whole space and the whole room just glowed?
What if this place was lit up? What if we got our new light fixtures and everything was perfect and this place just glowed?
Yeah.
Mike,
What if we ran out of chairs because there are just so many people and they're sitting on the floor and standing in the back?
what if we ran out of chairs and there were so many people they were sitting on the floors and hanging from the balcony? Reverend Trish.
What if everyone brought someone new and introduced them to our teaching?
What if everybody brought somebody new? There are so many. Suzanne.
What if we really knew in our hearts that we were one? If we really knew that, then why would we fight or have wars or not treat each other?
What if we really knew in our hearts that we were one? Why then would we fight wars or get in arguments or be angry with anyone? What if? You see, we've all got what if. Some of them are about our center, some of them are about our world, some of them are about our lives. What if? Don't be afraid of having a what if that is positive and bigger than anything you could imagine. What if everything that we believe became our shared reality? I just would like, I'm going to take a moment right now because I'm going on sabbatical for April and May. I think I put an article in the newsletter, and I think most of you are aware of that, but there's some new people today, and anyway, I am heading out for April and May. I will be doing a few things. And next Sunday is Practitioner Sunday, so this is actually my last talk for you until June. Whoa. And doing a talk is how I do church. So what if I find a new way to do church during the next couple of months? Because as a sabbatical, my job is to stay away from here. Too much as I want, I've been doing little things. It's like I could come for that meeting. I could do that. No, Linda, sabbatical is a Sabbath. You are taking a break. You are supposed to take a break. That is what you are supposed to do. If you come to the meetings, you're breaking the rules of Sabbath, basically. And so I am going to miss the heck. I will be here next week, and I'm going to miss the heck out of everybody. But I will be back on May 31st for Practitioner Sunday. I will be here for that Practitioner Sunday. And then the 1st of June, I will be starting back up, but I'm feeling a little verklempt right now because it will be a while before I'm standing up here looking at all your faces and sharing truth with you. And I want to close with the question. This is your homework for the week. What becomes possible when I release the idea that joy is scarce? Scarce. What becomes possible when I release the idea that joy is hidden in teeny tiny places and not very much around me, that there's a shortage of joy in the world? Can I let go of that idea and realize that joy lives in every moment? Joy lives within me. Everything I am seeking is within me, and I need to let the joy out. As an English major, I loved the history of words, and the etymology of the word enjoy. When you enjoy something, quite literally, it means you put the joy into it. You bring the joy to the experience. You enjoy it. And so the joy is always here. It is ready to get let out to play that 9-year-old game again, to get muddy and have fun. So, thank you for today. Thank you for being here. Thank you from home. Thank you for our exquisite production team. We are so incredibly blessed by these guys and gals. Today it is Ray and Aaron and John, and when you see them afterwards, give them thanks. And yeah, well, and Liz, who is at home online doing all the backup work and putting the little memos underneath things. So anyway, I would like to call. Let's see. Do we have a transformational moment this morning? Has somebody got something amazing and wonderful and awesome that has happened to them? I'm going to tell on somebody. The song you're about to sing. Uh-oh. Suzanne's late husband wrote the lyrics, and she wrote the music for it, the accompaniment. And it is
Love Spirit.
Love Spirit is the name of the song.
I could have used that as a transformational moment.
You could have used that as your transformational moment. Well, as she's driving down the street the other day, she sees this car in front of her with a license plate frame that says Love Spirit. Pretty much, she had, and that was kind of, she took it as a sign from her ex that they were working together on the song, and not her ex, her late husband. But anyway, I just, when we are open, things come to us. That's what a transformational moment is about. When you've had an aha, and something amazing just happens out of the blue. You decided to sing this song, and then it comes up, on somebody's license plate. So that's like, yeah. So anyway, if the ushers and the song leaders would please come up where it's time for our offering, if we're going to be doing any giving today. We have many different ways to donate. There are various different forms of text to give online that you can scan the QR code and give online. Or you can go good old-fashioned check or dollars like, old-fashioned folks do sometimes, yeah. It's all, whether or not you are giving today, take your hand and either put your gift in it or just put your empty hand over your heart and repeat with me. I bless this gift.
I bless this gift.
Knowing it is the circulation of divine good.
Knowing it is the circulation of divine good.
And that it comes back to me.
It comes back to me.
Pressed down.
Overflowing.
And multiply.
And multiply. Everything in this world goes around, flowing with abundance, it knows no bounds. Giving and receiving, we circulate the love with gratitude and knowing there's always enough. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks with this offering. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks for everything. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks with this offering. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks for everything.
And we give thanks because Suzanne is going to sing that song. Woohoo!
Well, Linda stole my intro. I was going to use what she said, but it's all good because we're all one. And when we realize that, it's going to be a different kind of world. So, what if we really knew that we were all one and that love could heal every race and every nation? Love Spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Love spirit, love spirit. Love is the spirit of life. Love spirit, love spirit. Love is the spirit of life that will heal every race and heal every race and nation. Turn down the noise, bring up the love sound. Can't you feel what's going down? Love can turn the world around. Love, your will be done. Love spirit, love spirit. Love is the spirit of life. Love spirit, love spirit. Love is the spirit of life that will heal every race and heal every race and nation. Be here now and feel the peace. It's right here, it's within your reach. Shining brightly like the sun. Love, your will be done. Let the love increase. Help the separation to cease. Peace will come when we remember we're one. Love, your will be done. Love spirit, love spirit. Love is the spirit of life. Love spirit, love spirit. Love is the spirit of life that will heal every race and heal every race and nation. Thank you. Thank you.
We have so many talented people in this community. We are so incredibly blessed by everybody. It is time for announcements. Announcements, yeah, there they are. And today, the discussion group after the gathering is 11:45 to 12:15. Our presider, this is the Sister V Day, is it not? It is. She covered on song leading. She did presiding. She's going to be doing the board thing later, and she is doing the discussion group afterwards. So I want to honor this beautiful woman and all the work that she does for our community. And there are eggs available in the social hall if you would like to purchase some as well. And the men's coffee is Tuesdays at 10:30 at 5th Street Market. The Soup for the Soul is Thursdays at noon. I will be doing it this week. I haven't decided on the soup yet, but it will be heavenly because we are discussing heaven this week. Do we believe in heaven? What is heaven? Yeah, well, you'll have to show up to find out, huh? First Sunday's in 2 weeks. First Sunday is in 2 weeks, but I wanted to get everybody ahead of time to remind them is community potluck. Bring your favorite dish. Everybody is welcome. We have it in the social hall. Also, kids gathering is the first Sunday of each month. Everybody's welcome, and we're looking for more volunteers so that we can do it more than just the first Sunday of the month. We would like to do it at least 2, maybe all 4 Sundays. So if you are interested in that and would like to help out, let me know. And April 5th is the first Sunday, and Sister V, speaking of Sister V, will be speaking that day. And we would like you to bring a friend. Reverend Liz's book study starts this week, Thursday at 11 a.m. Did you want to say anything about it? It's by the same guy that wrote Who Stole My Cheese? Pardon me. It's a week. It's 2 weeks. Yeah, it's April 2nd, not this Thursday. the first Thursday in April. I'm getting ahead of myself. But anyway, it's Reverend Liz's book studies are always great, and it's 11 a.m. in the meditation room before Soup for the Soul. So you can stay for that. Second Sunday workshop is going to be, Susan Cochran. Linda was somewhere else when she was typing. Susan Cochran will be doing, and it's supposed to be announced, not to be announces. I don't know where I was. And I don't drink anymore. I don't know what the and I don't have senior moments, yes. I couldn't get the picture to work from the flyer that they sent, but the celebration of life for Joe Sanders is Saturday, April 11th at Unity of the Valley on Dillard Road. So for those of you who are interested and want to honor Joe, that is happening. And hopefully by next week we'll have a photo up for him. And we're doing recycling still. The blue bags are in the office. You can pick them up and fill them up, and we will make money. I heard we made like $1,400.
Can I just say, people are bringing them in white bags. That means that we, last time did a bunch, have to transfer them into the blue bags. The blue bags have a little sticker. It's quite fun. You just go to a door and put it in, and it reads it and sends it to us. But please use the bags. We want your bottles.
Yes. Please use what Jade is saying for those of you at home. Go pick up a blue bag, put a sticker on it, and use those, because otherwise we don't get credit for them. So, and Sister V. It's her day today, But anyway, she's a board member who's going to be speaking to you about the work she's doing on InReach.
Right. So I'm on the board of trustees. My thing is InReach. InReach means, you people in the building, membership, newcomers. And so if you're new, we want to honor you and welcome you and, get you, webbed in with the community, so to speak. So, and InReach is also just, getting volunteers together to do things. So that's part of my, thing too. My gig is to get volunteers. And volunteers, some people think, I got to volunteer, do something. But we don't want you to do something that you don't want to do, okay? We want you to do things that you really like to do. So if there's something that you really like to do, let me know, okay, to volunteer. But we do have other things that you can volunteer as that are right here in this building, like the bookstore, Kitchen Angels. and I think we have somebody that's working on with the greeters and the ushers. But if you really, just want to, if you want to come and clean the bathroom, that's your thing. If you want to come and mow the lawn, if you want to come and, dust cobwebs, I don't know. Some people like that. I do. Some people like, if you want to bring coffee and cookies, that's another thing that's kind of, somebody mentioned coffee and donuts, coffee and cookies. Everybody wants to eat healthy these days, so bring something healthy too, right? Coffee. We could have coffee and carrots, whatever the case may be. I don't know. I just like to go with what the flow is and what you all like, because what it is once you get into doing things around the center, then you get to meet people and you get this vibe of the center and the oneness that we are, right? Y'all don't say, just don't be there saying nothing to me. Say right. Okay. I just want to make sure you're there, because I don't do with that. I'm just talking. You just gonna talk back to me. Okay. All right. So y'all clear what we're doing now? What we do? Come to me if you want to volunteer, right? Or do some newcomer stuff, right? Okay, I got you.
I know, coffee and carrot cake. There we go. That would work. I knew I could find a way to make some lemonade out of those. Mark your calendar. The first weekend in June is Bonnie and Andy Anderson at St. Benedict Lodge. We're taking reservations now. I've got a few people have already signed up. You can sign up. It looks like you have to pay in full when you go online, when you click the link to go online, but if you click the arrow, it gives you several payment options. And so just click the arrow and the drop-down list will happen. But it's $300 for 2 nights lodging, 5 meals, and the entire conference. And that, in this day and age, is a pretty good deal.
As a newbie, where is Benedict Lodge?
St. Benedict is an hour up the road towards Bend.
It's directly on the Mackenzie.
Yeah, it literally sits on the Mackenzie Rib. When you are on the deck, you are looking down into the river. It is that, it's not, oh, the river's over there. No, there's the river right there, right there. But anyway, it is beautiful, it is wonderful. And if you didn't even go to the retreat, if you just went up and spent the night and ate the meals and sat by the river, it would be worth it. Trust me. And the book boutique is not open today, but we are in the process of getting all of the, that's another one of the volunteer opportunities. If you want to see the bookstore open, you could work it one Sunday a month, and that would help. There are many ways to donate. You can do this QR code to get more information. And thank you to Ellen Gabehart and Amy McQueen and Susan Cochran for all of the artwork. Susan did all the lovely glass work. And Reverend Trish, would you please come up and talk to us about the practitioners before we close? Yes.
Okay, so every Sunday you get to hear someone come up and serve as a practitioner, leading you in the opening prayer and the meditation. But have you ever taken the time after service to approach one of them and tell them what you'd like to have more of in your life, or what you'd like to invite in your life for the first time? We are here and available for you as a gift to you. And you know, you got to choose yourself. Make this the year you choose you. That was my beginning. Actually on every birthday, I do an affirmation instead of New Year's resolution. And I go, what am I going to do? What's my focus going to be? And this year, my birthday is the end of September, I chose me. I chose me first and foremost over everything else that I do. What's it going to do for me? How am it going to serve me? How is it going to uplift me? And that's not being selfish. What that is, that's the best gift you could give to anybody when you choose yourself, because the more you love yourself, the more you understand yourself, the more you reveal and are willing to step into the bigger version of yourself. That's what you have to share with everybody else, so everybody wins. After service, you will have someone sitting over here in a chair. I will be up front, and there will be 2 other people that may be available to you. I'm going to ask them to stand if you're not sure who they are, so you can spot them. Over here, we have an unknown face to you, Sister V, Reverend Liz, Reverend Linda, and wasn't there someone else? Oh, me. I guess I was the 4th one. Okay, me. Okay. What we're going to do is to just tell us what you want, and we're going to remind you that in the word impossible is the word possible. So if you take the words and you say it this way, possible is impossible. It's in it. So know that everything is available to you if you're willing to trust and have faith in it, that it is possible. And you're the only one who can decide that, and we will make sure you remember it. So we're going to do our closing song right now. If everyone will stand and join hands, we are going to do the peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
God as creator. We are family. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. As He's begin with me, let this be the moment now. And with every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
If you choose, please repeat after me. What if? I can. And so it is.